But going on holiday with your pets can be a very difficult task, and keeping your pet happy and healthy is always a high priority. So we spoke to veterinarian Dr Scholtz, who had some great tips to help make traveling much easier this festive season for you and your pet. Take a look. This holiday season, take the stress out of your vacation and follow this advice from veterinarian Dr Melanie Scholtz to make traveling with your pet a delight for the whole family.
My advice to people traveling with their pets this holiday would be the following. First of all, it's very important to make sure your pet is secure in the car. You don't want them running around and getting themselves into trouble. So first of all, the ideal is to actually travel with them in a well-ventilated crate. This is probably the safest way to travel, and you need to make sure that the crate is secured in the car. The other option you have is to use a harness with a seatbelt buckle attachment as well. You want to feed them about 3 to 4 hours before you hit the road. That way they're much less likely to get car sick. With regards to water, you want to make sure you're stopping frequently, so every 2 to 3 hours to allow them to have a drink, obviously also a toilet break. It can be a good idea to take your own water, the reason being that water from other areas can taste different and they might refuse to drink it. If your pet doesn't get car sick, you can pack some treats for them. But most dogs eat twice a day, so unless your car trip is more than 12 hours long, you shouldn't need to feed them a whole meal while they are on the road. When traveling, it's really important to make sure that your pet is properly identified. That means make sure they have a microchip and also that they're wearing a collar with an ID tag. Also make sure that you pack any chronic medication that your pet is on, and it's also a good idea to have a first aid kit. Some other things you can pack as well are their favorite toy and blanket, just to make that trip a little bit less scary for them. And with regards to having aircon while you're traveling with your pets, it shouldn't pose any health concerns to them. What's most important is that they're at a nice cool ambient temperature. Your biggest risk this summer is heat stroke. And that being said, please don't ever leave your pet unattended in a parked car. The signs of heat stroke are initially lethargy, so your dog might be quiet or weak, rapid panting, drooling. They can have bright red gums, which can also turn pale or a bluish color. And this can then progress to actually collapse and coma. So if you're picking up on these signs, you need to cool your pet down immediately and seek veterinary attention. When you're traveling with your pet and staying at pet-friendly accommodation, it is of vital importance that all your pet's vaccinations are up to date. Also make sure that they are being dewormed every 3 months, and make sure to deworm them once you get home again from your holiday in case they've picked up any parasites. What is also very important is to make sure that you've got a very good tick and flea preventative product that you are using regularly. You want to use one with a residual action, especially if you're traveling to the coast or the bush. There are a lot more ticks and fleas in that area, and you want to protect them from those. A few things to look out for when you're taking your pets to the beach are that they can get skin irritation from being exposed to the salt water and the sand. So you might want to make sure you've got a nice soothing shampoo packed in and give them a rinse every time they come back from the beach, just to get rid of that sand and salt on their skin. Another problem that you could encounter is ear infections. This can happen when the ears are getting water inside them frequently. What you need to look out for is signs of head shaking, scratching the ears, or sometimes even just holding the head to the side. If you notice any of these signs, make sure you get your pet to a vet as soon as possible. Your pet can also get sunburnt when they're outside, especially if they've got pink skin on their noses and their tummies. Those areas are especially vulnerable because they don't have a lot of hair covering. If this is the case, make sure that you put pet sunscreen on their skin before they go outside and reapply every hour, especially if they are swimming.
Everyone's looking forward to festive season fun, so let's make sure our pets are kept happy with shiny coats and wagging tails.
Express yourself.
Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.
Hello YouTubers, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because we've got full episodes available for you. All those really cool interviews we've done, all the cool performances are right over there for you. So all you have to do is click subscribe. It's somewhere over here on this side of my face. Click it right now. Do it.